Tony Rose Morning Show, 100.7 Sam FM. Yes, online, by the way, BowlingGreenSam.com. You can watch the show. Good morning, Erin. How you doing, dear?
Good morning.
Yes, and of course, in the studio with us as we get things happening on this Finally Friday from WBKO Television, ABC Television Extraordinaire, Fox Super Personality, 101 Extra. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. Shane, the main event.
You can keep going all you want to. That's fine.
Yes, co-driver of the WBKO number 13 car tomorrow in the Junior Achievement Mini Corvette Challenge.
That's right.
You ready for it?
I am pumped. I am really looking forward to it. The weather's going to be great, by the way. It's going to be cooler, and that's good for the drivers, good for the crews, good for the fans that'll be watching.
Yeah, and of course, I'm trying to think of any advice I can give you for this thing.
I know you're a veteran.
I'm a grizzled veteran.
Didn't you just say that you never completed a lap in this? Do you really? I don't think he wants your advice.
Well, I guess the advice is complete more than one lap. Okay.
Yeah. I've still got experience on it. After he does 2 laps, then the student doesn't have to teach us.
Now you are what apparently they call in NASCAR start and parker.
What's that?
You start the race and then you
park.
park. You get the money for last place.
Yeah, we get paid. We get something, you know. I just wanted one of those giant checks, like Happy Gilmore there. So the thing I guess I'm trying to tell you this is, it is NASCAR tomorrow, whether you think it's or not, or you think it is or not. I guess the other thing is, at all costs, do not go start in trouble with any car with Dollar, General, Hewish, anything like that on the hood, because they know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Like, they will bump draft. I mean, literally, it's like Talladega out there down the street. It's like they get in their little packs, you know, and then
do they do the shake and bake?
I'm pretty sure you hear the phrase, a slingshot engage. You'll hear that phrase.
Help me, Oprah Winfrey!
You will do that as well at some point tomorrow. But it is a lot of fun. It's for a good cause. You guys can hang in there. So I always think, there's always races within the race, you know, and I think that's what happens, you know. You have your elite, and literally there's like a Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson camp. That's U.S. Bank. Yeah, that's kind of that Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson vibe. And then you have the Earnhardt, the Earnhardt racing kind of vibe, you know, with like the Hewish and the Dollar General and that whole group, you know. And it's just, everybody has their own little team. You know, you have like the Tony Stewart kind of vibe. It's like WKU, you know, and then Atmos does real good. And then you have like our team and the Point and BKO, and then you have D93, which runs in it as well, the media outlets. Mm-hmm. And we're just kind of, you know, like, hey, we're competing amongst ourselves. Yeah. There should be like stuff. So anyway, it's tomorrow out at the Corvette Museum. Are you driving first or second?
I'll be driving second. Laura will drive first.
Then you got it made, dude.
Little strategery involved there because I'm a little bit bigger than Laura Rogers.
I don't think
folks that watch TV on a regular basis.
Exactly the same size.
You're very
Thank you for that compliment.
It's just she has blonde hair and you don't.
Yeah.
I don't have any at all.
No, not a lot at all. But no, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, you know what? That's the smartest thing you can do if you're a first-time driver, because then the traffic is spread out. Because the worst lap is the first lap.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gangbusters.
All the wrecks happen on the first lap. Like, that's because everybody's packed up together, and then after 5 or 6 laps, the field gets spread out some. You know, good or bad at that point. But then you got some room to run and negotiate the field. So that's the best thing you can do.
But I know what Darrell Waltrip says on these broadcasts. Cautions breed cautions. So.
That is true. That is true. They sure do. And you'll see some good ones tomorrow.
He also says, you picked a fine time to leave me, loose wheel.
Which I've
been singing to Patty over the last few days.
That actually happened to us. It's funny because you do the pace lap, you know, before you start, right? You do a pace lap. And one year we're driving our I don't know what format we were, car, Sam or something anyway. And we're out there driving, and on the pace lap, the daggone wheel falls off. And they have to stop everything, you know, and you have these other people who are in race mode, and they're like, get the car off the track if it ain't gonna run. You know, and it just gets out of hand at that point. So, anyway, now Shane, before I let you get out of here today and get back into full-blown racing mode, I have a new theory I want to share with everybody.
Okay.
And since you're here, I want to throw it out there. Because you and Chris do an excellent job. And who else is over there, too? Is this you two now?
Melanie Neiman.
Melanie is still there. Melanie as well, yeah. Do an excellent job. But I have a new theory about the, I call it the sleeve level alert. And I'm going to work with you on this one here. I told you I'd do it in the break. When you guys still have the jacket on and you come on with the weather, I'm not worried at all. I'm not even concerned. It's going to be sunshine.
Sunny. It's going to be like it is today.
Right. This is a jacket day.
Right.
When you lose the jacket, that's when like it kind of gets into that. You know what? Something might be cooking.
It's
Yes.
like 30% chance of rain at that point.
Yeah, or like severe.
40.
Yeah, it's like a thunderstorm maybe or something.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's like sleeve level 1 here.
Exactly. Yeah. Now when you crack that and you start rolling it up that first couple of rolls, that's like a watch. You know, that's like
You're watching for something.
That's like storm watch of some kind. You know, it's like you want to be precautious, but you don't want to freak out at that point. But when that sleeve gets up to the forearm, right below the elbow,
It's like level red.
that is when it's going down right there. And that is, so now I don't know if that's true or not, but now see that next time you'll be noticing that it's like, oh
Yeah.
gosh, I better not freak everybody out. I better roll the sleeve.
Yeah. You've gotten up here now into the old brain.
Yeah, I mean, who cares if I got these lights, these studio lights bearing down on me and I'm sweating like a mongoose over here, but I'm going to roll the sleeve back down because I don't want to freak Tony out. Anyway, no, you guys are doing a great job over there.
Thank you.
You guys do not get the credit you deserve. And I know you guys, it's tough because I won't pull punches with you. You guys catch it on a lot of ends a lot of times. And I think that everybody needs to understand that that you guys, unlike Gene Burke, who can read what's already happened, you guys are literally predicting the future.
That's right. We are the only ones. News, sports, they're telling you what's already happened. Well, James will tell you what's going to happen with the game tonight.
Right.
You know, we've got to predict what's going to happen out in the next 7 days, sometimes even beyond. So we try our best.
What's your vibe about the flood stuff going on right now and everything? What's your are we done with that? We're getting more rain. It's going to pile on top of it. What's our your vibe on the outlook of what this end of spring summer holds there?
Well, in the short term, we've got a possibility for rain tonight. Nothing to really freak out about. This is going to be just widely scattered stuff. It's nothing that's going to exacerbate the flooding
I don't know what that
situation
word means actually.
or make it worse.
Oh, okay.
Nothing that's going to make it worse.
Don't use those
I
big
didn't know.
words.
I'm glad you asked.
Bring it down to Tony Rose.
Sleeve level 1.
That's right. We'll get out of level 2 back to level 1. Next week, it's going to get a little unsettled. We're going to have some scattered storms around.
Yeah.
I look for the rest of May to probably stay pretty active.
Right.
We hope.
Right.
And I know this event that we had over the weekend is probably once in a couple of 100 years.
500-year
flooding.
rain.
Yeah.
Really.
We don't think that's going to happen again. It's very unlikely.
Yeah.
But I think overall next week we're going to start to see these flood waters recede. It's going to take a long time, especially along the Green River, because all the tributaries flowing into that, especially downstream. But if you live near the rivers, just hang in there. Water's going to start coming down.
Hey, let me ask you this too. To me, okay, it rained hard. You know, from Friday night all the way through
gully washers, my granddad used to say.
But it seems. I mean, what caused it to flood so much? Was it just so much so fast, couldn't do anything with it, or what? Because it seems like to me we've gotten weekends of rain before, where it rained all weekend long.
Yeah.
And it didn't do what it did. I mean, is it just my vibe? Or am I missing it? But kind of.
No.
No. What caused it?
You're exactly right. We had a southwest wind flow all weekend long, just pumping a lot of Gulf moisture in here.
Right.
And the storm system that brought it, literally sat just to our west most of the weekend, hardly moved until Sunday night when it finally got the kick out east. So that system just funneled the moisture in here. We had heavy thunderstorms training over one right after another.
Right.
And when you get that training going on, you're going to get some flooding going on. That's exactly what happened.
Well, I guess maybe too in the past, maybe the ground was drier and it just soaked the water up. Has that anything to do with it?
That had a little bit to do with it. We had such a dry spring leading up to that event.
Yeah. Well, that's anyway. It's just But anyway, still though, recovery process underway. Shane, tomorrow, Corvette Museum. Get out there, see the WBKO team. The SAM team is out there. Our friends at the Point. All the great community partners out there racing little mini Corvettes. Who are you channeling tonight? Who's your inner NASCAR spirit you're channeling?
I'm channeling, and I know he's retired now, Terry Labonte.
Really?
Labonte had a way of just kind of riding around, being pretty quiet, kind of staying out of trouble, and then all of a sudden being there at the end. I want to be there at the end.
That's right. Eat your Kellogg's tonight, right?
That's right.
His Kellogg's card.
Cornflakes.
There you go. Some cornflakes for Shane Holliday tonight. The breakfast of champions for one night only. Shane, always good catching up with you, buddy.
You bet.
Good work over there, and hopefully won't be too busy of a summer month ahead of you guys, but a good consistent one though. And tomorrow, good luck in the racing action as well.
Thank you, and good luck to the SAM car.
Well, hey, I'm not driving it, so they can't have any worse luck than what they've had. 8:32, everybody. It's 100.7 SAM FM.